Guess what, everybody? Wanona the Big Brown Beaver is back. You know what that means. That's right, we are building another castle town. We cannot have a castle build without Wanona the Big Brown Building Beaver. So, you might notice that this area is pretty darn close to where we did our previous castle town, which was right over there. But I really like this spot, particularly because it is nice and flat, and it's already got this like zigzagging road through it, which is gonna make it perfect for actually building our town around this road. And I think it's gonna make for some nice builds, because we're gonna put a build here, and we're basically just gonna put builds along the road, and it's gonna look really nice. But the first thing we have to do is we actually have to fence this all in, because we are playing with DOX, Dino Overhaul X. So building and living anywhere is pretty freaking sketchy. So I think what we're going to focus on today is making our grand entrance to the town. I'm going to try to make it like significantly better than our previous town entrance. And then I'm going to have to end up spending some time and actually building our entire wall around our town to make it safe. So anyone joining the Patreon server, this can be a little safe zone for you to hang out in, you know, while you're trying to live your life on the map until you get somewhere safe. And I plan on making this kind of the Patreon town center for, you know, where we're going to start events and all that fun stuff. So hopefully you all enjoy this. And the theme we're going to be using is castles and keeps. So we're going to make a castle town, but with a little bit of a twist by using the steampunk mod. So it's going to be a castle / steampunk town. I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to mix some of the structures. I'll build some, you know, some castles with steampunk interiors. And I think it's going to be interesting. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to turn out, but we usually end up doing a pretty good job winging it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. And if you guys do find yourselves enjoying this video at any point, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. But anyways, let's get this going. So I just want to say that I found this gear, and this is probably my new favorite armor ever. Yeah, I would say ever. This is freaking cool. I don't know what any of these effects do. Okay, scuba obscures your field, so we got scuba, we got damage resistance, decreased weight makes you hungry, or decreases weight makes you hungry? What? What? No. Decreases speed makes you hungry. That sounds terrible. How much does it decrease my weight? No, it gave me a ton of weight. What the hell? Doubled my weight. I don't know what's going on anymore, but that is awesome because I need weight for building. I got this all out of I spawned in the admin box, and I was trying to just figure out all the items and everything that I've got to build with. And let me just say, I am super excited for this build. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I hope it's gonna be awesome. I just gotta start building, I guess. There's so many, there's just so much stuff. It's overwhelming. I don't know what to do. But I did start building our actual wall, just to kind of figure out the best place to build the entrance. And I think we're going to build the entrance here. And then we're going to build some form of staircase going all the way down. And then down here is going to be like the poor area village and docks and everything. I think it's going to look really nice. But anyways, let's go ahead and start building this here. All right, so I'll be honest. I'm pretty much just winging it at this point. I don't know what I'm doing. But I've been kind of messing around with pieces, trying to see how they're all going to fit together, because I have like all these little walkways and stuff, and just trying to figure out how all of the steampunk pieces are going to snap to the castles and keeps. But what I think I'm going to do is the main structures itself are going to be castles and keeps with steampunk accents. I kind of want to make it feel like, you know, like a Final Fantasy vibe, where, you know, they always have like, you know, steam powering everything. And so I want to make it feel like it's just upgrading from like a medieval time to like figuring out how steam, you know, can help them and, you know, make everything better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of build this all out in castles and keeps, and then see what kind of pieces from the steampunk mod we can add in here to make it better. So what I want to do here is I want an archway with a gate on the inside to get in. I don't know if this is something I can actually do, but I'm going to make it happen one way or another. Yeah, so this... Okay, perfect. So that snaps there, and if we put it here, we can build an archway on the outside, and then on the inside you get into the actual part of the gate. I just kind of wanted to make it hidden. I don't know, it's something different, and I don't like everything just being strictly flat walls. I think it's really boring, and I'm going to try and make this, you know, have as many different types of, like accent pieces, I guess is what I would call it. I don't know, I'm having a hard time thinking what the name is. I just woke up, so usually this is the best time that I have inspiration to build, so that's what we're going to do. And we'll figure it out. My words might not be great, but the building may end up being great. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to kind of build this out and get it looking good, and then I'll bring you guys back and show you what I did. Alright, so right now it doesn't look like much, but we got our little archway built, and I feel like maybe it needs to go up one more, and then maybe even go in one more. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll pick this up. Can I pick it up? There we go. I just want to see how that looks. I didn't realize that it might need to move until just when I hit record. But, let's see how it'll look if I bring it back in one more. Right about there. And then we'll put the gate back in. Then for this to go up, we need to put the ceiling up. Which is fine. We can do that real quick. Okay, so if we do that, then we need wall. Then we need ceilings. And then the archway itself, which is already on my hotbar. Nice, where it's supposed to be. Oh, itchy nose. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, and then we'll do that. There. Oh, Jesus, how did I manage to do that? There we go. I think that'll look better. So we'll just go ahead and build this in like so. Do I want to square it off back here? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's fine. Like that. And I think this is going to look a little bit better. Put some ceilings on it just so it gets that nice dark feel. Okay, no. So what we're going to do is I do like it being taller like that. And I like it being farther back, but it can be lower. And what we'll do is we'll go like this, like that, and then like this. Rotate, there we go. All right, yeah, I do like it being set farther back. That looks a lot better. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put maculated battlements up here, and that'll look really nice for the front. Let's go ahead and see if I can find those. They should just be MACH. There we go. Just regular. We don't need 50 of them. 26 will be good. Or not 100, but 26. There we go. And then put those here. Yeah. Okay. Once we actually get some trim work done, then it should look better, I think. Methinks it'll look better. I don't know. Alright, so we're moving right along. I don't exactly know what I'm doing quite yet still. I'm just kind of building things out, making different levels, and I don't know if I like these in here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep that or not yet. This is going to be nice. I'm kind of building this up to be a like 2 towers. So let me just keep going with this. I'm not quite sure how tall I'm going to build them in comparison to the rest. Probably a little bit, maybe one more, and then the roof is going to start being... Oh, that's wrong. Then I'm going to start building the roof. And I think this will look good. Then the hard part is just going to be trying to figure out what steampunk pieces I'm going to be able to add to all of this to make it look all steampunky. That's going to be the difficult part. I'm going to probably spend a while just putting pieces on top of each other and seeing how they work. And eventually, I think we should make something quite nice. Yeah, okay, so we're going to keep building this up. I'm also not 100... This may completely change here soon. Just, I'm going to probably keep the towers, but I don't know how I'm feeling about the rest of it. Like, I like this archway, but I wish it kind of went up a little bit more. It just, I don't know. I do not know. And then I think with these, I'm not gonna leave these as archways. I'm gonna put them as the wide arch frames. The problem is they don't snap to the middle, which is what I would want. So maybe if we go like that, and then like that, like, I'm out of walls. Oh no, it's a disaster. So let's see here. Let's just try and envision it. Yeah, I think that'll look better. Let me just go ahead and spawn in some walls real quick. Keep wall. Oh goodness. Keep wall. We're gonna need like a bajillion of those. There we go. Let's see here. Do I like that better? I think I do. Although I think I want to swap the walls or swap the gates. So I don't want to demolish it. I want to pick it up. Jeez, why is it way over there? Pick up. There we go. So we'll put a wall here, and then there we go. And then I think that'll look a little bit better. I don't know. I guess if we put a diagonal maculated thingy-maboober over there, I think it'll look good. We'll kind of just go with it for now. And if we want to change it, we can always do that down. This is a road. Might even be putting like steampunk doors or something in there, or a steampunk doorway. That might look good. I don't know. I'm just going to keep messing around with this, and we'll see what we get here in a little bit. Alright, so I've started adding some copper pieces to the build as trim work. I think it kind of looks out of place at the moment, but once we add more copper stuff, I think it will look a lot better. I got these copper pipe walls, which I've kind of been trying to figure out where to use. And I'm thinking, is everything going to explode if I pick this up? No, okay. I'm kind of just thinking of putting them in at random. Is this going to blow everything up? No, okay, that's good. Very good. Of putting these copper walls in at certain places. I don't know if I like it there, but they're kind of interesting, and I feel like making it feel like there's copper pipes, you know, going through this build that kind of powers everything will make it look really cool. I wish it would like build on top of these instead of saying it's obstructed, because that would be, oh, what'd I do? That would be really cool. There is something weird about these though. Like when you look at it from the inside, it's just like a one-way mesh. Also, it's just weird. It's a little wonky, but I don't know. It'll be interesting if I can figure out how to incorporate those without it looking like poo. The unfortunate thing is the walls are shorter than the actual castles and keeps walls. Oh, it's letting me snap it from the top. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Alright, so I think I figured out how to incorporate the castles and keeps and the steampunk stuff. So, what we can do is we can actually take out these walls. Pick up. Oh, Jesus. Pick up. Pick up. Now, the annoying part is, obviously, these are shorter. But, since the castles and keeps mesh into each other, like, perfectly, you can just kind of place them on top of that, and it meshes nicely into there. And then what I did is I've kind of just been snapping. How the hell did I get that to snap in like that? Interesting. Oh, there we go. Nailed it. Like that. And then we're doing our pillar trick where we snap a ceiling halfway across, and then you take your pillars and you snap down. Now, as long as you don't have an actual foundation, which we have 2 foundations here, you cannot do this with foundations below it. So you need to take out the foundations, replace them with floors. Get it? Replace them with floors, and then you can snap these pillars all the way down into the ground. If it'll let me, there we go. Like so. And then you can pick this up. Please don't make a liar out of me. There we go. And it looks quite nice. That is probably one of my favorite tricks to do right now. And I think what I'm doing is I'm just kind of put this pipe work going all through the building at the moment. And then once I get the pipe work looking how I want, then we can continue on building. I'm not going to make it symmetrical either. I think it'll look better if I don't. But let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out how to make everything look right. I wish I had vertical pipe walls as well, because it would look a lot better instead of just having the horizontal ones. But I think we'll be fine. I think we can make it work. And yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. Don't forget, let me know. And if you have any ideas, also make sure to put those in the comments. But anyways, I'm going to keep going, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, so I just found something else that's awesome about the, about the way this works, I guess. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but let me just go ahead and destroy this so that you guys can see it. So what I'm going to do is, usually when you place this, it'll just place like this, but if you hit E, it gives you a different snap point. So I'm going to hit E, and then what that's going to do is these copper walls, they snap with a protruding edge on top of the keeps. Now, since I've got the protruding edge sticking out that way, what I can do is I can replace, or I can put that down, then I can put a wall over it, but on the other side, it'll have the copper on the outside. That is freaking cool. I love it. 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 I love it a lot. I'll show you what it looks like if you don't do that, though. So if you leave it with the normal snap points, just the normal way you place it, and you go through here, it'll be protruding on the other side, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with this. I'm going to bring these all the way across, and I might even replace all the ones that I did already with this new way that I've discovered, because it's so much better. But we need to actually replace all of the bottom foundations. It should work. Okay. How did I do this? So, like that. Is that right? Uh-oh. I'm making a liar out of myself. I don't know. Maybe it's like this? And then like that. Interesting. I wonder why it only works on the top one. I wonder if it's snapping. It must be snapping to the ceiling. That must be what it is. So here, it must be snapping to the ceiling instead. So, does this have any other snap points on here? No. Interesting. I wonder if I pick up... Whoopsie. So if I pick this up, it should be like that. But the protruding edge is still there, so maybe it's probably snapping to the ceiling. How is this happening? Ugh. Okay, no. Oh god, I'm breaking everything. So like that. There we go. So yeah, it was snapping to the ceiling. And then we should be able to place the ceiling back and everything should be fine. And then we can place the wall. And ta-da! Perfect. Alright, so still kind of working on everything. Now there's one awesome thing that I want to do here. I finally finished out our tower side, but there's this that I want to put on top. Now this is the, I believe it is the copper gazebo from the Steampunk mod. Now getting it centered is a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm hoping if it's actually centered correctly on your UI, that should be perfectly in the center. Okay, I might have to make this a little bit taller to make this look good, but just wait for it. Wait for it. Actually, I think I might need to put this piece down, and then this piece. I don't know if... Oh, wait, oh, will it snap? No, it won't. Okay, so we do that, and then like that. What the... Why are you not snapping on center of things? This makes no sense. There. Okay. Now, that looks frickin' cool, except I just need to figure out how to make it blend in with the tower a bit more. Now, I think this is actually all centered correctly. No, I think it's off-centered just a tad. Just a little bit. So I wonder... Oh, wrong button. Definitely wrong button. So what we need to do is we need to actually build the tower out to match up with that. I would love if I could just use the cap and not have to use the rest. I wonder if I can do that. Let me pick this up. Pick this up. Pick that up. I wonder if it actually will snap to the center of this. No, the snap points are really wonky on that piece. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. Maybe I can snap this to the center? No, this is gonna have weird snap points too. Interesting. But yeah, I think we'll be able to make it work. I just have to build this out a little bit differently. I think it'll be interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of just messing around with a bunch of stuff, seeing how it looks now. But We've also got these, and I added some of these power generators down to the down at the bottom, and I think they even move once they're all turned on. So I'm gonna have to see. Although I don't like this one protruding so much, and we don't need one on each end, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And yeah, we're slowly getting there. We've also got some other little pieces that I want to try and mess with. We got these wall lights. We got these bubble pillars too, which might be interesting. I want to see what these look like though. Oh yeah, those will be super nice. I don't want it necessarily right there, but what is that? That really wants to snap there? I just want to take a look at this bubble pillar. Interesting. I don't think that'll look good on the outside of the castle, but it'll definitely look good in other places. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of mess with the stuff, the things, and all the things. Ceiling light. How's that gonna look there? It'll look good in other places, not necessarily there. All right, but yeah, we'll bring it back. Man, this is definitely one of the most complicated builds I've ever tried to do. It's things are going a little bit crazy. I don't know why this suddenly deleted. I just had a whole bunch of stuff here. Maybe it's too far away. What is going on here? I deleted like one thing, and apparently these all blew up. I don't know what that's all about. But I've got these lights down here, which I think look good, and I got them up there as well. I put this nice little canopy walkway going across. I don't know. I think it looks good. What else we got going on? I'm trying to make this look good. I figured out how to get just the canopy part up there. And it involves just placing the actual gazebo base, then the top, or then the framework, and then the top, and then deleting the framework, then the base. And the top just happens to levitate there. So that's a thing. I'm just having a hard time making it actually not look like poo, unfortunately. So what I'm working on now is another tower, just to see if I can make it look better. I would like to have the copper top, but at the same time, you know, if it's just not gonna work, it's just not gonna work. Otherwise, I kind of like the rest of it. It just needs a little bit more work. I do have like these little balcony things that I kind of wanted to try and incorporate, although I just don't think it's gonna work. Not this. I just realized that this might look good in certain spots. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, so I'm not going to use the balconies. I have these balconies here, and I was trying to see if there's a way to incorporate that into it a little bit, but they have really funky snap points, so I don't think I'm going to use them. I don't know. They're a little weird, but I do think I'm going to use these somehow. Interesting. Now, the little jutty out bits are a little wonky, but maybe we can make them look good. If we I'll use a copper wall. So let's go into here, go into advanced ARK steampunk, structures, copper. And then, oh yeah, I keep forgetting we've got all these cool wall pieces as well. But I don't think I'm gonna incorporate those quite yet. I think I'll use them for interior bits. What I'm looking for, the stairway up might look good in these too. Maybe I'll spawn some of those in just to see what they look like. And then I'm looking for, there's the gazebo stuff. Interesting. Tons of little pieces. I don't know. I guess I'll look through and try and make this work. I kind of want to see what the stairs look like though. It's been a long time since I've used any of this stuff. Now, I believe there's pieces that don't have the actual railings on it, and those are the pieces that we'll have to use. That might actually look good instead of the keep stairs. I don't know what kind. It did it again. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Of course, when I'm ready to record, it's foggy out. It's less foggy than it was before, but this is coming out quite nice, I think. So I decided to not do anything crazy for up top other than just have these here. Now I've got these Tesla coils too, which are pretty cool. I need to figure out how to get them all powered. But let's see here. We've also got these, I believe they're oil tanks. Yeah, that's what these are. Yeah, they're oil storage, which I've stuck on the side. Although I don't know if I want this one here or not. So I'm trying to stagger them out a little bit. And I'm trying to connect them to the actual pipes. Now, something interesting keeps happening is things that I place from the steampunk mod seem to disappear randomly. Like I had a couple more of these oil thingies. Where'd they go? Did they disappear from my inventory now? What the hell is going on? I had a whole bunch of them. This is weird. Okay, no, there they are. I just can't see. Some of these oil storages, like I had one here and it's since disappeared. I think I liked it there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see if there was one over there too, and it's gone. Interesting. Oh, they're like disappearing into the 4th dimension or something. Anyways, so yeah, trying to just figure out how to get these all placed around here. Now, for some reason it says they're obstructed there, but fine here. So, no, I did it at the same level again. I don't want to do that. I want to stagger them. There we go. And then I don't think I'm going to put any lower, but I think it looks good. We're moving right along. It's coming out a little bit better than, well, I don't know if it's better than I anticipated, but it's better than I anticipated after I started building with it. So I'd still got to add some pieces and get things going, but otherwise I think it should come out nice. I wish this would go into the wall here too. I'm not sure why it won't. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So it only snaps to diagonals. Huh. Very, very strange. There we go. So that's a little bit better. We still have to do the back side, which is I don't know what I want to do yet. If I just want to replicate the front or not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I probably should have just closed it off at the end. But maybe what I'll do is I'll make a hallway with another gate and maybe some of the arrow loops. That's what I really need to add to this too. I need to add some arrow loops to that. So I think that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I think I'm pretty much done so far with this entranceway to our new castle town. I kind of started building our wall going out, and I've got some plans to actually build some towers here that are going to look pretty nice. I might actually make the little lookout towers along this fully out of steampunk stuff. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that yet. I've got this side closed in over here. The only thing that's left, really, I believe, is to add some maculated thingy-maboobers around these. Because I think that'll look good if we do that like this. There we go. And I kind of intentionally left this side without all the copper stuff on it. I think it was just going to be overwhelmingly... I think it just would have been overwhelming. I don't know what I was trying to say there for a second. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Now, when you go through here, I haven't fully done the inside yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I will be decorating this with other pieces of the steampunk mod. But I like all these little additions, like this steam-powered press, and then this statue here is awesome. It's freaking phenomenal. And then we've got our power generator here, and then there's these lights that are going around, and just all the little pieces that you can add to it to kind of give it, you know, that steampunk feel. I mean, there's steampunk stuff, so yeah, it gives you the steampunk feel with the castle. I like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I like the way it came out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I added I don't know if I already recorded this or not, but I added the stairs here. Now, for some reason, the railings would only snap correctly on the right side. They wouldn't snap. They would only snap, like, going down that way. They wouldn't, like, no matter if I hit E or Q, they wouldn't snap going down this way. I don't know what was causing that. But yeah, I think it came out nice. And did the Tesla coils disappear from up here? All right, now there's one over there. All in all, I think it came out quite nice. I think as I go and experiment with more of the steampunk stuff, I'll be able to add more to it and be able to make it look a little bit better. But for now, I think that's all I've got. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you guys have any recommendations or any ideas that'll help make this look even better, let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, don't forget to show your support and smash that like button for me. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.